My name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the bookie killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. With game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuned into the VIP Sports Podcast. I'm Darren Otero, a.k.a. Steve Stevens, the bookie killer. Sitting here with my ride-along host, the paparazzi. Good morning, brother. What's up?
Man, you got a lot going on. We've been doing some photo shoots. You got some film crews going on. You have been a busy guy.
Yeah, we're going to keep that on the low, Poppy. You know, this ain't $1 Million Weekend, and guys keep asking about $1 Million Weekend. We're looking for March. The new show that I'm working on is on a whole nother level. That's why you see my post yesterday, Dear Haters. There's going to be so much more for you to be mad at. Just be patient. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know because I'm around you and stuff like that.
I'm blessed, man. We've been doing really good. The company's been doing good. My personal life is doing good. I got new TV shows, all sorts of different things coming out. So, yeah, I'm excited.
And the new roles, too.
I don't care about none of that shit. You know, Poppy, roles don't mean a motherfucking thing to me. What is that, my 5th roles?
Yeah.
Yeah, that don't mean shit, man.
I think my daughter asked you this morning, why'd you get a new roles? And your response was, why'd you get a new pair of shoes?
Yeah, because they get a little old. They get a couple marks on them. You know what I mean? Which is crazy because the new generation of kids, when I went to high school and I was in school, if you had one little nick on your shoes, you would get a fucking rag out and clean them motherfuckers. When the laces got dirty, I'd have grandma help me bleach them motherfuckers. Oh, yeah. These days, younger generation, they wear these Air Force Ones. Looks like they got 500,000 miles on the motherfucker.
Yeah.
They're black, they're dirty, and it's all of them. That's how they roll. I guess that's the look.
That's today's generation.
Okay, well, that's how you know I'm getting old as fuck, because the dirty look don't look good to me. Yeah. Anyway, guys, December 15th, today is Friday. Normally do the podcast on Thursday, but like Poppy said, we had some other engagements yesterday, but I always have time for my people, my followers, and them golden motherfucking nuggets. Huh, Poppy?
Your golden nuggets have been absolutely on fire, as we know. Anybody who watches this show knows that.
100%. Guys, there's not another sports betting show out there that gives you more free information on how to make money.
Well, and you're running a special for your bowl package, too, if they really want to make money.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Guys, we're doing a promotion right now where you can, as you know, 6 bowl games tomorrow.
Yep.
I'm doing a promotion where you get all bowl games starting tomorrow all the way through the championship game for $999.
That is the Christmas gift.
You think those games are $2,500 each. That's like a $25,000 package. Yeah. But it is what a lot of you smaller guys out there, it allows the guy that's betting 500 to 1,000 to be able to get some of those big boy plays. Yeah. It allows my big boy guys that are betting 10 to pick up an easy 100, 150,000.
And when you came out with that package, I was a little surprised at the number. That was a little bit low, so that is definitely generous of you.
Steve loves his people, man. Yeah. Anyway, guys, you want to get a hold of us, 877-220-6540. Go to our website, VIPSportsLasVegas.com. Put your phone number in. We'll get back with you with a free pick. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at VIPSportsLV. If you want to do business with me, DM is probably the easiest way, or you could also call 877-220-6540. Guys, we will not DM about promos or contests or giveaways. Did you see how many fake accounts we had to shut down from the giveaway we did last week?
Yeah, 300 and something.
Guys, you guys should be fucking embarrassed. You got nothing to do but to make a fake account using my picture, acting like you're me to get some money. I mean, I understand pick up some scraps, but you guys are in the garbage can eating fucking banana peels.
It's a whole new world, whole new level.
It's an embarrassing, guys. I mean, if you're on my dick that much, I'm doing dick pics this week for $2,500. So just go to the website, go to promotional payment, dick pic, and we'll get that out there to you. Get off my dick.
Hey, you just got an order, Mozzie.
Oh, my God. No, he likes dicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves them. Anyway, subscribe to the podcast on YouTube or wherever you listen to podcasts. Click the bell to receive all notifications on all videos we post. We greatly appreciate you, and we do love your thumbs up. Those couple guys that put the thumbs down, do me a favor, turn it back up and sit on that bitch. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
How could anyone hate on someone that gives it 70 to 80% free winners once a week?
I think they have no life. They sit here waiting for the podcast to come out. They've got the alerts just waiting.
They're not even kind of worth our breath because 99% of our people are all loyal. They all love the show. They can't wait to get the golden nuggets. I know if I was a sports bettor, an amateur, novice, or a guy that thought he was a pro, which we all know everybody in my industry watches my motherfucking podcast. They want to see what I'm saying so they can go copy and do the same thing. You know what I mean? I'm a trendsetter. I don't follow trends. Anyway, guys, shout out to the military. Want to give a shout out to all our troops. Thank you for your support. It's because of you guys fighting for our country why I'm allowed to sit over here and live a great life, love my kids, do what I love to do, and for that, I appreciate it. For all you active or, retired military, you guys want a free pick, just DM me. You guys can get free picks anytime on me.
Well, going to the NFL to start off, our Las Vegas Raiders last night put on a show, scoring 63 points, a franchise record. What'd you think of the game?
I was finally excited a little bit. You know what I mean? We took the Raiders. We went all in on the Raiders yesterday. You should have known, what's homeboy's name? Stick?
Yeah, Easton Stick. Yeah.
Easton Stick had to eat a big fucking dick yesterday. That's for goddamn sure, because he might have been 55-0 in college, but he couldn't do shit with that team. And it's not Eaton's fault either, dude. Their team is garbage. They got a lot of talent on that team. A lot of that falls on the head coach, which needed to be fired, which we actually made a video yesterday, me and Poppy, saying about the coach getting fired, and I never posted it. That's how tired I was yesterday.
We were talking during the game, and we were saying that you were going to put out a video saying that directly.
No, we were given inside information, guaranteed at the end of the game he gets fired, and sure enough.
Staley did get fired, that's right.
But yeah, they broke a franchise record, most points scored. There also was 8 different players to score a touchdown, which hadn't happened since like 1950.
Yep.
Now keep in mind, we're doing all this beatdowns, no Jacobs.
And no Garoppolo.
No Garoppolo. The guys you spent the most amount of money on aren't doing nothing to contribute. So, at this point, what the Raiders need to do is tank for the rest of the year. And you know what? This new head coach, I love him. I don't want to replace him. Let's fucking keep him. Let's get this guy to – but are you going to get a guy like him to tank?
I don't know. This guy looks
guys,
like
if you don't know what tank means,
really, really
tanking
hard.
means lose on purpose for the rest of the year so you can get a quarterback in the first round.
I don't think this head coach is going to want to put that mindset in his players.
I don't think so either. Like I said, Veronica, he don't seem like the type of dude to willingly want to lose games, does he? No, so we're kind of in a fuck situation. I love his attitude. I know he wants to win, but knowing that he's going to be there next year, maybe just tank these fucking games so we can get because there's a lot of talent in college right now as far as the quarterback position. This might be one of the biggest drafts for college quarterbacks.
Yeah, in recent years. You just brought Veronica into the conversation. So yesterday you enabled her to go tailgate for the day instead of working. So look how good they played. Are you going to make this a weekly thing now? Are you sending her to go tailgate to every game now for the Raiders?
First of all, let's get one thing straight out there to all you other bosses. She didn't ask me anything about taking the day off and going to the game. She told me. She wasn't asking. She was letting me know that this is what she's doing. And I think... God, if we were in a playoff spot, Veronica, I would definitely let her do it every Thursday. But what's that, once a year?
But are you going to fund the trips, the away games and everything? I think you need to send Veronica.
You think Veronica's their good luck? She'd love that. But, Veronica's been to the games all years. They've been getting murdered. Yeah, I don't know if she's the good luck charm or not.
It's a new good luck charm, a new trend. Steve Stevens needs to contribute to the Las Vegas Raiders by sending Veronica.
I hear you, bud. Well, anyway, you want to tribute that campaign, you go ahead. But she definitely... had a good time and said the vibe was just amazing yesterday. Different than any other game, right, Veronica? The energy out there was insane. So shout out to the Raiders, man. Let's move on. As you guys know, we got a big weekend. All the college bowl games are this week. Want to do a quick MLB. $680 million to Ohtani. Contract will be deferred until the end of his 10th year deal.
Yeah, he gets $2 million a year until that 10th year. I like the fact that a guy is willing to do that for his team. It enables them to go make more money. But I hate the Dodgers. I hate that they can buy the World Series. The All-Star game should be the Dodgers versus the MLB.
Well, some of the people from his country will live 10 people deep with 2 bags of rice and live for fucking 10 years. So for him to sit back for 10 years, he ain't getting fired. All he has to do is stay on the team.
Yeah.
And he's getting his contract. So he made a 10-year deal for $680. I would probably do that deal.
I know you would do it now.
Because 10 years, Poppy, how fast is 10? Your daughter's 15.
Yeah.
Does it seem like that long ago she was born?
That goes quick.
10 years goes super quick. So I don't know. But it is what
As a team, would you have paid $680 million?
No. But they figured out a way to structure the deal where it doesn't hurt them, or they wouldn't have fucking did it.
With merchandise and international.
Yeah, but what makes me sick about the Dodgers is they can get and do whatever the fucking want, and they still can't win championships.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, they don't win it this year. It's just a fat out fucking embarrassment.
I agree.
So, anyway, guys, quick college football. The total in the Army-Navy game ended up being a push because of the offensive intentionally took a safety. The offense, he took a safety at the end of the game. He sure did. Got him that 2 points, which made the total a push, or, Poppy, would have been another under.
That's correct. And I texted you right before the game started, and I told you I teased the over. So I won my bet. Everybody else did get a push there. A lucky push if you had the over. A very unlucky push if you had the under.
I don't think you sports bettors and you sports fans out there realize how good these motherfucking odds makers really are, guys, at setting the lines and totals in these games. That's why when you compare a guy sitting in his underwear in his rental house picking games off a computer, you have access to that information as well. But I can tell you, I'm the only guy in this industry by far who even knows, let alone works with guys that make the lines out here in Las Vegas.
Correct. Nobody sitting over there in New York, New Jersey, Florida is active.
Las Vegas,
Correct.
nobody.
Correct. They are not. They don't have those relationships. And
No.
that is a big differentiator with you and these other people.
You mean a guy sitting in a sports book with a game sheet calling himself a sports consultant?
Yeah.
Has the same information. He's guessing with your money?
Right. Going up to the window telling you he's got that.
Oh,
information
my
from
fucking
sports
God. That's fucking embarrassment. Shame on you fucking clowns. Anyway, NFL, Dak Prescott and Brock Purdy have been looking dominant in recent wins, and former MVP Cam Newton had a lot to say about the potential MVPs. Prescott plus $1.50. Brock Purdy plus $1.85. Here's what Cam said on his podcast. He said they're not winning games because of them. They're not difference makers. They're just game managers. He also called Jared Goff and Tua game managers as well. Well, last time I checked, Cam, you're fucking garbage.
Yeah.
You never controlled anything. I mean, you were Superman for what, 2 years?
Yeah. Couple years, never won.
But you
anything.
played several years where you just looked embarrassed and played like fucking shit. So I'm going to have to disagree with him. Dak is having a phenomenal year. Brock Purdy, they're controlling their team. Yeah, Niners are stacked. Dallas is stacked. But without a quarterback running the position, doesn't matter. You can have all the best players in the world. You ain't got a quarterback running them right, that it don't work.
No, Cam's exactly right. They are running the team. They are game managers. That's what they're out there to do. They're to be the lead guy, the captain, and to take these
But he's
teams
saying
that
they're
are.
not difference makers when 1,000% they are.
They are difference makers.
Yeah, no, what you are is you're a hater, is what the fuck
Yeah,
you are. That's for goddamn
wish,
sure.
You wish you had that. That's what you want. Cam.
But yes, no, they are not only game managers, which I agree with Cam, but 100% they are difference makers.
Yeah.
Plain and fucking simple. So, NFL poll question here, Poppy. Quarterback is playing. What quarterback is playing the best football right now? Dak, Purdy, Lamar Jackson, Mahomes, Josh Allen, Tommy DeVito, a.k.a. Tommy Cutlets.
Right now, Dak.
I'm gonna ask the audience. Who's playing the best quarterback right now, guys? Dak, Purdy, Lamar Jackson, Mahomes, Josh Allen, Tommy DeVito, a.k.a. Tommy Cutlets. Let me just cross a few off right off the bat to help you, okay? Tommy DeVito, you can cross off right away. Josh Allen, you can cross off right away. Now, I'm not hating on them. They're not playing their best football at all. Mahomes is not playing his best football. Correct. Actually, I've seen Mahomes cry and complain more this year than I've ever seen before in my entire life. In the last game, you see him crying about the offside call.
Yeah.
The guy was not only offsides, but he was also offsides the play before.
Yeah.
So
Tony.
is he going to turn into a little crybaby now because he got a few rings and his,
Kansas
$500
City's
million?
used to-
Is he
Kansas
turning
City-
into a bitch? Or?
They're used to winning these games at the end and everything that they're losing. So, yeah, this is a little bit
So,
different for Kansas.
so in the eye of Steve Stevens, that leaves you Lamar Jackson, Dak Prescott, and Purdy. Who do you guys think is playing the best quarterback right now? What's your answer?
For me, I'd like to say Purdy, but it's Dak.
With
I know you love Lamar.
yeah, I do. Like I said, but yeah, he's not picture perfect. He's taken some sacks and done some bad shit to fuck him up a couple times, but he's playing phenomenal too. Best right now, I'm gonna give Dak and Purdy pretty much an equal thing. If you held a gun to my head, I'd be forced to say Dak, which is a scary thing because of him not coming through, but he's sure been coming through all year. Maybe it's his time to shine.
Only for me because he has more experience. If Purdy was a 4th or 5th year guy, I'd probably say Purdy, but Dak has a little bit more experience.
Well, you already see the NFL setting you up with who's going to be in the Super Bowl. They did the little test the last 5 years. Guys, if you go and look at the last 5 years and you look at the colors of the logo that they start promoting, like this year's have already came out. Last year's were the same colors as Eagles and Chiefs. This year, it's purple and gold, which would mean Baltimore Ravens, San Francisco 49ers. So, and if you guys want to look up what I just said, go look at the last 5 Super Bowls. Look at the color. Every one of those teams were in the Super Bowl that year. And don't forget, NFL is the only sport that has the permanent for entertainment purposes only. Says it right over everything they do.
Yep.
Let's move on. Recap. Underdogs went 11-4 in week number 14.
The dogs were barking.
Yeah, they were barking. All you guys out there betting your favorites in the over, boy, you were over all right. Bent the fuck over with the Dickie's dick in your ass.
And still got that huge trend on the primetime games with the unders this year.
No fucking doubt. NFL recap. We said the under is 11-2 in the last 13 times Broncos played the Chargers on the road. Chargers are 9-1 to the under in their last 10 games. Result, Broncos won 24-7, easy under the 45-point total.
Well, I can tell you, the paparazzi listened to our Golden Nuggets, especially that one. That was an insanely strong one. We had two different trends.
How do you go against it?
It was an absolute lock. How do you go against it?
No, that was called an absolute blowout winner.
Correct.
Get it right, Pop.
Correct.
All right.
You don't go against that.
NFL recap. We said Minnesota's 8-2 to the under their last 10 games, and the Raiders are also 8-2 to the under in their last 10 games. Huh?
Yeah, one of the biggest unders ever in the NFL.
And what blew me away about that is it's the only time I remember, being as old as I am, seeing a team cover the spread that scored 0 points in football.
Yeah.
NFL.
Yeah.
It was a 3. The spread was plus 3.5, plus 4. They were shut out and they covered the spread. The Vikings won 3 over the Raiders, which was the lowest scoring NFL game, by the way, 16 years. And they covered the fucking spread. Here's the question, Poppy. Head coach Antonio Pierce have put Jimmy Garoppolo in the game, yes or no?
Well, after seeing the 63 points last night and the way we rocked, absolutely not.
Well, no, because you know why? We don't owe you nothing, Jimmy.
Right.
If you would have put him in there, it would have been for embarrassment purposes only.
Yeah.
Let me get O'Connell out to save him. We already blew these motherfuckers out. Let's put the scrub in. But I don't even think he deserved to go on that fucking field.
Another key question. Veronica, did you tailgate at that game? Yes. Oh, she did. So 1-1.
Yeah. Well, Garoppolo, remember we said it before he even got here. There were 2 ways it was going to go. Either good-looking, handsome dude comes to Vegas, has a good year, and he's the kingpin of Vegas, fucking everybody, endorsements through the roof, or
Vegas was going to reject him.
We're going to reject him and tell him to get the fuck out of here. People don't even know who Garoppolo is out here in Las Vegas.
No.
Tell you that right now.
Do you ever see any billboards or any promotion?
No, there's 0.
I've not seen one ever here.
No, the only people they really promote is fucking Adams.
Yep.
NFL top. Well, O'Connell, you're gonna have to get rid of that ugly ass mustache if you plan on getting on anything out here in Vegas.
I think he needs some Steve Stevens style.
Yeah, we need to freshen him up a little bit. You know what I mean? What's the dude for Cincinnati?
Joe Burrow.
He just needs to kick with Burrow for a little bit. You know what I mean? Burrow, can you up O'Connell's game a little bit for us, please?
Kick it with Steve Stevens, little Louis Vuitton.
You got to remember, I'm old, dude.
Yeah, but you still have style.
But I dress my age. I'm not trying to be 20 years old. I'm not trying to be 25, 30. And I see these rich-ass guys in the places I go that are 60, 65 years old dressing like they're 25 years old. It's embarrassing.
Well, like yesterday, we were in your new roles, and a guy pulled up to you yesterday and just said respect. And you said to me, you love the Wraith and everything like that, but now you're at an age where you need to be classy and everything.
Yeah, I'm just trying to blend in. You know what I mean? Absolutely. NFL top scoring teams in the NFL. Dallas, 40 points per game last 3 games. Miami, 35 last 3 games. Rams, like we said, 35 points per game last 3 games. San Francisco, 34 points last 3 games. Baltimore, 30 points per game last 3 games. Buffalo, starting to pick it up, 29 points per game. Hey, guys, Buffalo can still be dangerous.
I still have faith in Buffalo.
So do I. Like I said, I'm Bills Mafia all day long. I called Baltimore early in the season. Always loved Buffalo. the Super Bowl's up for taking.
Yeah, it's a great season. A lot of competitive teams. Nobody running away with it.
However, if it is the Baltimore Ravens and the 49ers as they colors of the sign, I will never bet a fucking another NFL game again because that'll be my final draw. Like I said, there used to be a couple games that were manipulated. Now, out of a normal week in football, 7, 8, 9 games might be manipulated. Is that something that you put your hard-earned money on?
No.
No, that's a fucking degenerate looking to bet on something that they got on TV. If that's the case, I got a pissing contest for you going off tonight behind fucking Oki's Bar.
Well, Oki's Bar is going to be loaded because there's a lot of fucking guys.
I'm just saying, guys, you work too hard for your money just to bet on anything. Make educated decisions, and if you're going to bet to fucking win, not because you're a degenerate. All right, let's get into some golden nuggets. Who's not scoring, Poppy?
Well, who's not scoring right now is the Chargers, who put up 8 points per game their last 3 games. They did score 21 last night. New England averaging 9 points per game their last 3 games. Vegas, our Raiders, were averaging just 10 points per game their last 3 games. However, they did erupt for 63 points last night. Minnesota only averaging 11 points per game their last 3. And Carolina, with rookie quarterback Bryce Young, only averaging 11 points per game their last 3 games.
Last thing I'm gonna say about the Raiders. If I'm Mark Davis, I would go to the coach, our head coach right now. I would lock a deal in with him right now. Let him know you're gonna be coaching next year. I've already seen what the fuck you can do, and I know you're not gonna want to hear this, but I need you to tank the rest of the games because it's the only way we're gonna be able to get you a quarterback. That's what I would do, guys. You agree with me or not? If you're from Vegas, I know you do. Because that's all we can do to look forward to next year. We need a quarter.
I see how hard these players play. They hit at the end of the game. They were hitting like it was the first quarter. I know how hard they play for these guys. I'm not sure that that's the avenue they want to go.
They were hitting a lot of pussy after the game last night. That's for goddamn sure. They're smoking blunts in the locker room, throwing out money. Money ain't a thing, huh?
Yeah, I'm sure they were. It was a party night in Vegas for sure.
Well, they had to take Crosby's phone for a couple weeks. He was getting a little too comfortable with his shirt off, smoking blunts on his interviews and shit. You know what I'm saying? They were like, calm down a little bit, fellas. Yeah. Then they had the couple, videos of them smoking cigars in the locker room. If that shit's being done, it's not supposed to be public. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's private boy time.
Yeah, 100%. Anyway, guys, let's get into some NFL golden nuggets. Cleveland's coming off a big win versus Jacksonville last week. The Browns are a 3-point favorite as home versus Chicago. Browns are tied for a league's best, 6-1 against the spread at home this season.
Well, if it's old man Joe Flacco, I've got to put a star next to that stat because if you got a 40-year-old quarterback, 40-year-old
3-point favorite at Chicago. Do you know the couple times I bet against Chicago in NFL this year I've lost?
Yeah.
Yeah, those motherfuckers, I can't win on them or win against them.
Well, Justin Fields is back at quarterback for them right now, so they're playing a little bit better football right now.
Yeah, 100%. Anyway, Tennessee pulled the big upset over Miami Monday night. Titans are 2.5-point favorites at home versus Houston. That's going to be a good game, dude. Tennessee's 4-1 against the spread at home this season as well.
Yeah, they're facing C.J. Stroud, who's had an unbelievable season as a rookie there for Houston. 2.5-point favorites at home, Tennessee. That one will be a close game, as the spread shows you.
Well, the Bengals are averaging 34 points per game in their last 2 games without Joe Burrow. The Bengals are 3.5 favorites at home versus Minnesota. Cincy has covered, Poppy, 2 straight games, and they're 4-1 to the over in their last 5 games. Minnesota is benching Josh Dobbs for backup Nick Mullins.
I think this game screams Cincinnati. Cincinnati's backup quarterback has played good since Joe Burrow's gone down. They're scoring points. They're at home. Minnesota is in turmoil with their quarterback situation. This game screams Cincinnati.
Goddamn right. A team to fade? New England Patriots are getting 9.5 points at home versus Kansas City. Patriots are just 1-5 against the spread at home this season. And speaking of Cam, you're one of the reasons no one knows who the Patriots are anymore.
Yeah.
You're one of the big reasons.
Yeah, you contributed to that, the downfall.
You fucked up Tom Brady's whole legacy he had over there, huh?
But I don't think I'd want to be the team facing Patrick Mahomes this week. However, Bill Belichick getting 9.5 points at home is very dangerous.
Yes, it is. Ravens minus 3.5 at Jacksonville, 43.5. Here's the stat. Jacksonville's allowing 29 points per game in their last 3 games. Here's the trend. Both teams are 8-5 against the spread. The stat, when these teams met last year, Jacksonville was also 3-point home underdog. Result, Jags won outright 28-27, and the game could have easily and did hit the over.
If Trevor Lawrence is healthy there at quarterback, They are going to be a tough team. This is a very good game, one of the best games of the week. I'm not sure the way I'm going to go. Maybe you'll have a play in the game in this one.
We'll have to wait and see. Is it going to be the best? I told you, right now, with bowl season here in college basketball, I'm not even looking at that NFL till fucking playoffs. But, I got to give my guys some golden nuggets. Can't leave my fans out there with no knowledge because they're going to bet NFL regardless.
Yeah.
So if I don't help them, who will?
Well, you got some college basketball nuggets coming up here.
Well, I was going to do some entertainment, talk about some porn and shit for a little bit, huh?
I knew you were going to be spiced up for that.
Yeah, how many nuts you think you've hit off Pornhub in your lifetime, Popsy?
I'm not a real fucking porn on the internet.
You're not. You just sit under the covers and pull one out. You go visual
on the TV.
You've never been to jail. I've shot my visual out after that first year in prison.
Yeah, no. For me, it's on the TV.
You go right on the TV.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Well,
so if maybe a different.
You have a lot more of a luxury. You're not married either.
Correct.
Every now and then you got to take the cell phone into the bathroom or somewhere real secretly, or if you get to bed for 20 minutes because she went somewhere, you got to rub you one out real quick, dude.
I told you yesterday, I am feeling a little weak for the hoe that's got.
Yeah. No, I ain't got time for the low level shit. I got to go onto my phone and write to a fucking a bitch swallowing a fucking 20-inch cock instantly.
Yeah. Just
getting fucking absolutely pummeled. It's the only thing that's going to be able to get me one. You know what I mean?
When I'm with somebody, not very often. When I'm not with somebody, probably about 3-4 times a week.
Well, anyway, Pornhub released its list for the most searched porn terms in 2023. Number 1, lesbian.
Wouldn't be my number one.
It's not my number one at all.
Yeah, who the fuck
at
are
all.
these people? Lesbian?
I mean, would it be for a woman either? I mean, because it's not just. I mean, obviously,
Veronica,
the majority of people.
Lesbian?
No, I'm saying. Like if you was gonna jack off and look at something real quick, I know what Kelly tell me. Hers was hot hunks or some shit or whatever she pulls up. Yeah, she wants to see something like that. Number 1 is lesbian. Number 2, hentai, a type of Japanese animation. Number 3, ebony. They got that ebony. Big dicks and black chicks. They got that all day long. Latinas number 4. Asian number 5. Threesome number 6. Stepmom number 7. 8, cream pie.
I don't know. I might have 1 or 2 of these on my list, but probably not many.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little confused. Number 1 search thing on Pornhub is lesbian. Huh. That's crazy. Hentai, a type of Japanese animation? Yeah, I mean, that's why. Yeah, of course. A lot of guys like to see women on women, but that only takes you so far. You know what I mean? I mean, it's cool. You're eating her pussy, she's moaning and shit, but that moan ain't really real because the only thing you're busting is a clitoris orgasm. You're not getting hammered by a big dick where your eyes are rolling behind your fucking head, fucking and going berserk, shaking and shit. That's what I want to see. I want to see someone pound the fuck out that thing. Actually, as sick as I am, the first thing that I would probably go to is pussy stretching. I want to see that motherfucking, the lips come out as he's going in and out like just killing it.
Well, if you look up reverse crab, you see Steve Stevens.
I'm kidding.
I mean, if I put it
but
in
anyway,
crab, it's Steve Stevens who comes up.
It's like Veronica said. You take the world as a whole. Yeah, Veronica, probably all the guys are seeing 2 girls diking out or whatever the case is, pulling them one out. That's average American. My dick's been through a little bit more than that. You know what I mean? My mental, my mind, and where I've been in my life takes a little bit more than a little lesbian scene. You know what I mean? For sure. Because sorry, but my wife, whatever, she ain't going to care. But like I said, there's a point where at my age, even when a girl's giving you head, it comes to a point where I need to bend you over. I'm all done with the head. I need to fuck. I need to bust a nut. You know what I mean? And then you get a little bit older, and all you want is head. You don't even got the energy to fuck. So I'm not looking forward to that because, I'm 48, but feel like I'm 28. Fair enough, Poppy?
You still got some stuff in the tank.
Oh, no doubt a fucking about
it. If they look up reverse crab, they get your.
Oh, they're gonna see me in the dictionary, my move. Yeah, absolutely. And then last place on the search list is cream pie.
Yeah,
cream pie. That's I guess getting nutted. Someone getting cream pied, huh?
I guess so.
Unbelievable. No squirters on here.
No.
No double penetration.
That's what I figured you were gonna go on your list for sure.
Squirters?
Double penetration.
Oh, well, that just goes back to I like to see the girl's face where she's getting hammered. I don't like the fake little when she's just getting her pussy licked.
You like the hook in the mouth.
Yeah, I want to see the eyes roll back in her head a little bit. Yeah, I want to make sure they're feeling it. You know what I mean? Anyway, college basketball, changing the subject. I mean, after all, you guys are here to get some sports picks, not hear about Pornhub. But top defensive teams in the country, guys. Houston allowing just 49 points per game. this season. Houston, man, last few years, they've just been on absolutely fire.
They are a good team. Good team.
Virginia, 52 points per game last 3 games. Longwood in the house, 54 points per game last 3 games. Jacksonville State, 56 points per game last 3 games. Cal State Fullerton, 56 last 3 games as well.
Worst teams, the worst defensive teams. Arkansas Pine Bluff allowing 107 points per game their last 3 games. Wow. San Diego State, runners-up in last year's NCAA championship, 94 points per game their last 3 games. New Mexico State giving up 92 points per game their last 3. They take on New Mexico tonight.
Guys, from a sports bettor's perspective, it doesn't matter how many points. Here's the top defensive teams at home: Houston, Virginia, and Weber State. Real fucking simple. Worst defensive teams: Arkansas Pine Bluff, San Diego State, New Mexico State. Another team, Illinois Chicago, is allowing just 60 points per game on the road, and they are 7-1 against the spread in their last 8 games. Guys, totals is where the money's at. You guys out there, it's the same thing that's going to happen in the bowl season. People are going to go bet their team, the college they went to, the college they root for, the color of the team, and they're going to get their fucking back broke when they can easily look at a total and have an honest shot of making money.
Correct.
Arkansas 6-0 to the over on the road, guys. Get your pen and paper out. Teams hot to the over on the road. Arkansas 6-0 to the over. Pittsburgh 6-1 to the over on the road. Stanford 5-0 to the over on the road.
Here's some road unders for you. Santa Clara, South Florida, Army, and Louisiana Tech are all 4-0 to the under on the road.
Guys, that's a 16-0 stat if you're paying attention there.
Yep. Switching over to the NHL real quick. Some puck line leaders. San Jose is 9-1 against the spread their last 10 games. Philadelphia 8-2 against the spread their last 10 games, and the Minnesota Wild, after starting slow, are 8-2 against the spread their last 10 games.
And at those 3 teams right there, for all you guys out there, it's probably the least bet team.
Yeah, San Jose is one of the absolute worst. Phillies and Minnesota didn't really start good, so correct. The guys aren't really playing those. Those aren't sharp games.
Got to know what you're doing. St. Louis Blues are 9-1 to the over in the first period in their last 10 games. I'm not giving any more first period hockey totals. That's my bread and butter.
Correct.
Dallas Stars 5-0 to the over in the first period in their last 5 games. I'll give them one more. Yeah. I'm not going to give them 5 or 6. That's for God. Listen, Poppy, if I don't help these people out and show them how to win, who the fuck will? You know what I mean? Whole reason why we do the podcast.
I'm all for you helping the people out and stuff.
The whole idea is to help the guys, the small guys, get a free couple golden nuggets, build up a bankroll, call the office,
and work with you,
and work with me and get it fucking done.
Yes.
Like I said, bowl season kicks off tomorrow with 7 bowl games on Saturday, including the LA Bowl at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. You got UCLA -4 versus Boise State 48.5. I'm going to have to call Sean. He might have some inside information on that game. Game info to know: UCLA will be without 6 of their top players, including their starting quarterback, Dante Moore, who opted out of the bowl game. Also, Boise State's quarterback, Taylor Green, will not play in this game. Well, what the fuck are you guys in the bowl? What do they have a bowl game for then?
Right. Everybody wants to fucking pass on it. Why go? I agree.
But guess what, Poppy? There will be a bunch of people thinking they know what's going to happen and bet these games. And no offense, you guys are morons.
Yeah, if
this is not a fucking game to bet.
Correct. They're giving you the information to tell you, stay away from this one. You've got a menu of games on Saturday.
Yeah, and then, guys, we were going to get into a little NBA, but right now I really don't give a fuck about the NBA. You want me to give them a couple? Or?
Yeah, give them a couple.
Lakers won the in-season tournament. They all made $500,000. Want to hear anything else? Who gives a fuck, huh?
Well, my Detroit Pistons, they've lost a remarkable 21 straight games.
Yeah, that actually is a good stat. Detroit lost 129 to 111 last night against Philly. Pacers and the Bucks combined for 266 points last night in regulation. Pacers are 18-5 to the over.
I told 4 weeks ago to everybody, with the Pacers, you just keep betting the over.
Draymond Green got suspended indefinitely. Who gives a fuck? I don't care about Draymond Green or suspensions. What you need to do is start UFCing if you're that tough.
Yeah.
If you just want to fight all the time and you think you're tough, start fighting. Let's see you go up against Broken Bones Jones or something and see how tough you are.
Go up against Jake Paul. Let's make it really entertaining.
Yeah, if you want to box, do that. You know, it is what it is. But anyway, guys, I couldn't be more excited. Like I said, last bowl season. Do you want to disperse the record, or you want me to go ahead and tell them in case they forgot?
You hit at 70-something%. I remember that.
70? You mean 79%, Poppy? That's not 70-something%. That's right. Almost at 80%. Anyway, guys, 15-4 with a fucking push last bowl season, made millions of dollars in a 2.5, 3 week period, and we're going to do it again this year, and I want you guys to be right there with me. Whether you're crawling or balling, we have packages for all size shapes of sports bettors. Don't go into bowl season betting on your own. College basketball guys, I hate to tell you, the odds makers are right on now. It's no longer in the beginning of the season where they're doing soft lines and don't know how to make it. They're right on point with their lines, so if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get hurt. I can help you be better sports bettors, not only better sports bettors, but better people. Come deal with my crew so you can get motivated, be around people that are on your level, people that can take you to another level and let you know that you can accomplish anything you put your mind to, because at the end of the day, you deserve it. Don't take no for an answer. If you're not in a good place right now or things aren't going your way, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Stay focused, stay grinding, and I promise you one thing, you can accomplish anything you put your mind to. On behalf of VIP Sports, myself, the paparazzi, the crew, we love you guys, and remember one thing, don't let the players be the only ones that get paid. I'll see you next week.
Me a dirt bomb in the ghost float. Straight OG like that kush I be smoking. It's way too potent for rookies to come hit it. A little white girl around, I might sniff it. Poppin' bub in the club, so twisted. My pops keeps telling me to go get it. So I'm at the sports book, betting big on the Clippers. I'm talking about 5 figures, I need a few shots of liquor. Might need another zipper if the bomb play me. Fuck around and put $500,000 on Tom Brady. When it comes to betting sports, Steve Stevens a beast. Need a certified winner called VIP Sports. Got too many felonies to ride around with my Glock, so sure to keep it since I got shot in Vegas like Byron.
I keep hearing things.